Randy, you guys seem to do a better job staying in the offensive zone tonight. I'm assuming you'd be happy with that?
I'm happy we won because there seems to be a lot of pressure on our group, and that hopefully this helps flush some of the things that are going on out there, that we can feel a little bit of a room to breathe what we went through, and by no means that we think we're out of the woods, but it feels good to win a hockey game, and hopefully that they feel good in there, that we can flush what's been going on, because there's been a lot of things going on, and we just think that it's time for this group to take a deep breath and let's go to work tomorrow and get ourselves ready for Saturday, all those things. And offensive zone time is one of the things that we have to try and create more of.
Randy, I know you said your goaltender's job is to stop the puck, but when they're facing 50 on any given night, I mean, did you see what Bernier did and kind of look and say that's maybe even beyond the Call of Duty what he was able to do tonight?
I look at it, and you need certain individuals on your team to step up. And, Bernie and James Reimer have stepped up all season for us. There's been, a couple games where people have criticized them for goals, and that wasn't the coaching staff, because the work that they've put in, the body of work that they've given us, it's pretty hard to point any finger in their direction, that's for sure.
Coach, do you feel it's external pressure coming from us that you feel the guys?
You mean the media?
Yeah.
No, I think it's just part of playing in Toronto. I think it's part of playing in the NHL. I think it's part of having a group that has got to learn how to push through that. And there's all kinds of reasons for it, be it the number of injuries, but whatever. But if you look at the number of man games we've lost comparatively in the league, where do you think we are?
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle, because you did your homework. See, we're 15th. So there's 15 teams that have lost more man games than we have. So quit feeling sorry for ourselves. Let's move on. Let's focus on the players that we have, the job that we have to do, and hopefully this helps us do that.
How nice it is to have that luxury, though, that you could depend on either one of your goalies on any given night.
We've said that 1A and 1B, and you guys continually are forcing, or want to force somebody to say that you're number one, or you're this, you're that. We say 1A, 1B, and you continue to write a story about it.
Randy, your PK was 4 seconds away from a perfect night. Were you more pleased with the way the PK went tonight?
Yes, and it's obviously a big part of when you're struggling, and when you have things not going your way as far as handling pucks and pressure coming, and we 4 seconds away, but we still had 2 opportunities to clear the puck. It would have been over the penalty, but again that little bit of adversity hurt us for a period of time. We got a big play by Trevor Smith and Jake Gardner to get us in overtime, so we'll take it, move on, and get ourselves ready to come to practice tomorrow and hopefully feel better about ourselves.
Randy, how did you think Nazem did? I mean, obviously scored the goal, but just in general on the top line then?
Yeah, Nazi's had a tough couple of days, and we understand that with the loss of his grandfather. And emotionally, I think that he's pretty drained. And I don't think he really looked himself around the rink the last couple of days, because he's one of those guys that you kind of notice, and maybe for the wrong reasons sometimes. But I think it's good to see that he was rewarded, and hopefully that we can be some solace to him in his time of mourning. Usually, when you go to work and you get back into the swing of things in life, it helps you move on, and it's been a tough time, and there's going to be more tough days for Nazi.
We seem to ask you every couple of days about Trevor Smith, but he seems to just play a little bit better every game. Maybe it's confidence, maybe it's playing with better players, but.
Well, again, if we would have said it the summer when we had the whiteboard and the dry erase, was Trevor Smith going to make a contribution to the level he has so far, and we'd all said, what, are you crazy? But you have to take your hat off to the player. He's earned every opportunity. He's earned everything he's got. And when people do that, they should be recognized for their contribution.